When you open your water tap here in the Netherlands, there's always a stream of fresh water flowing out. Being surrounded by water, it's difficult to imagine that water scarcity is actually one of our biggest global challenges. Unfortunately, it is. My name is Sid Vollebregt, and I'm the co-founder and managing director of Elemental Water Makers. We ensure fresh water today without limiting tomorrow. Allow me to explain. Within 10 years from now, more than 2/3 of the world population will face water shortages. Many of the water systems that keep our ecosystems thriving and feed our population have already become stressed. By growing population and changes in lifestyle, our aquifers, rivers and lakes are quickly drying up. Already over half of the world's wetlands have disappeared. Through industries, agriculture, energy production and by households usage, the water that we have is used much faster than it is naturally renewed. Through climate change effects, our weather patterns are altered and we receive less rain and experience more severe droughts. Because of this, water scarcity is becoming an increasing reason for conflict. So what can we do about it? Well, at the same time, our Earth is covered for 70% with water. Of this water, 97% is salt, only 3% is fresh. And of this limited fresh water, we can only access less than 1%. The rest is stored deeply underground or in glaciers and ice caps. So the obvious solution to get more access to water is using the sea, desalination. And when we talk about desalination, we're talking about reverse osmosis. Reverse osmosis is the most energy efficient and mature desalination technology. At the same time, it's still energy intensive. And as it is a very fossil-driven industry, it also goes hand in hand with a lot of impact, climate impact. At this moment, desalination is already accounting for 1% of the total electricity consumption worldwide, while it doesn't even supply 0.5% of our water. The next logical step would be desalination driven by renewable energy. So why aren't we doing this? Well, reverse osmosis desalination is designed for constant operation, while renewable energy, the sun, the wind and the waves, they fluctuate over time. Because of this, existing solutions are expensive, as they either use batteries or operate discontinuously. We came up with a solution for this. This solution doesn't use any electricity, and therefore we can provide savings up to 70%. At the same time, there's no fossil fuels involved. We only use the unlimited resources from the sea and sun. So it's a green solution. And last but not least, it's scalable from a few cubic meters per day up to millions of liters of production. How do we know this? Well, 4 years ago we built our first pilot in Indonesia. And last year we commissioned a commercial installation on the British Virgin Islands. This installation is producing 12,500 liters daily from the sea using only the energy from the solar panels. The end user is enjoying 63% savings in comparison with his former electricity-driven reverse osmosis unit. At the same time, he's enjoying guilt-free water. He's avoiding 25 tons of carbon dioxide emissions each year. So he's looking at a payback between 4 and 7 years. At the same time, we notice that many of our potential end users, municipalities, resorts, communities, industries, have a difficulty with this initial higher investment posed by our renewable energy. So we're also working on water purchase agreements. This is a village in Cape Verde where they have to truck water to the people each day. Here we will create a desalination system driven by renewable energy. It will produce 50,000 liters of water per day. There's no investment required from the municipality as we will have a water purchase agreement. All the water that we produced, they are obliged to buy at a set tariff for 20 years to come. So we will return on our investment. This will create direct savings for the people and for the municipality, higher availability of water and higher quality, and jobs. We believe that desalination driven by renewable energy will hold an essential role in the future water supply. It is our biggest challenge to reach the end users located on islands and coastal regions far away from here. And we hope that you will join us in solving freshwater scarcity using only the sea, sun, earth and wind. Thank you.